After a good night's rest aboard the Loki's Revenge, I decided to head out and search the other islands. I decided to start searching at the eastern island. I managed to find one of the smaller boats we used to travel between the islands. As I approached the eastern island, there was no dock to tie to, so I pulled up right on the shore. Clouds were starting to block out the sun and the air smelled damp. There must be some rain coming in. I searched the place where the main hall of the island once stood. I sifted through the rubble and found weapons. Some were salvageable. There were also some small supplies, as well as carcasses of livestock, but no human, dead or alive. After looking around for a bit and not running into anyone, I decided to head north towards the woods. Whatever attacked the island only destroyed the places with high populations. I found several sets of footprints heading into the woods and followed them deep into the woods. I came across a makeshift camp with a few people. They, like the survivors of the southern island, no one knows what did the damage to the island. A few people said they heard what sounded like the flapping of large wings. They said that they had to retreat to the woods, but only had time to grab a few items. They must have been attacked after the southern island, and had more warning to get away. One said they would join us on Loki's Revenge for our voyage to the northwestern island, but the rest elected to stay behind and rebuild. I took my new recruit, a bit of supply, and the few weapons I found back on the boat, and set off towards the western island. I found a quiet corner near the stern to sleep, still wrapped up tight in my cloak. I could hear the others talking about what they had seen and what they learned from the survivors. As I fell asleep, the dream started. Total blackness. Then 2 huge eyes opened directly in front of me. An enormous beast reared back, spread its wings, craned its neck towards the sky, and with a deafening roar spit fire into the sky. A dragon. I should have been afraid, but I felt warm, comforted, at peace in the presence of this monster. As the beast's head came back down to look at me, a man slowly walked toward me from between the monster's front legs. He was wearing a long cloak with a deep cowl and carried a staff that glowed with white light at the tip. Somehow I knew this meant, you must go home, you were needed. He turned and walked away as the beast launched itself into the air. I was jarred awake as we were pulling to sail to the eastern island. "I can't go!" I yelled, in a quieter voice. "I've had a vision. I can't explain it. I have to leave. There is something I must do." I grabbed my kit and jumped down to the dock and watched as Loki's Revenge with its crew, my friends, sailed away. Hearing Loki is leaving and knowing we are without Torek and the brothers makes me wonder if we are in a bit of trouble. On second thought, Astrid is a born leader. Floki and Bushra are fearless fighters, and I still have my visions even without real magic. We will carry on like all Vikings. Astrid, when we land on the next island, I need to gather herbs. My supplies are low. Best to gather things from familiar grounds. It won't take long. I can dry and prepare them on the ship. This gives me time to speak with the animals and gather information from the earth and winds.